brown eyes, you know. Hey, y'all. Y'all doing all right? I'm doing okay. Hanging in there. You know, that's all we all doing, right? Just hanging in there, darlings. So I wanted to come in here and talk about Christopher Brown. Y'all know Christopher. You know, y'all know Chris Brown. I mean, you know, really no explanation needed. He is, in my opinion, but I think most of us would not argue with this, that he is one of the most talented male artists we have had since Michael Jackson, since the 2000s hit. The new millennials, Chris Brown is definitely that one. You know, come from humble beginnings from Virginia, and you know, successful pretty much from the jump with his hit with Juelz Santana, Run It. You know, he got into a relationship with Rihanna. Y'all know they ended in, you know, unfortunate events. They got into a fight, domestic violence situation. You know, his career pretty much went down after that. You know, he's been able to revive himself somewhat. I still feel like he should have went to therapy after the whole incident with Rihanna, because he should have known that people was gonna come at him for that. People are gonna ask about it. He got mad. You know, he was tearing up shit at Good Morning America, tearing it up. Just, you know, showing out acting a fool. But you know, in multiple situations has happened. You know, whatever, drug abuse allegedly, and well, it's not. You can look at him. Okay, it's alleged, and you know, but he's okay. He's doing all right. He's definitely staying in a certain lane. He's definitely not as big as he used to be. And you know, certain incidents with other violence and security moments, the whole nine. But overall, he's been okay up until recently. Oh damn, Christopher, we support you so much, and you still in the news, Christopher, you still in the news, Christopher, you still doing shit, really? Oh God. So this recent thing that's going on is that he dropped a song, or had a song, or maybe it's an old song, it's resurfacing now. I don't know, but I think it's a new song. And basically in the new song he says something like that he only fool with black women with the good hair, with the slick hair, no lace fronts necessary or included. And I'm sure he's not a fan of turbans either. So I was just like, oh Lord. I saw it, you know, it's flashing all across my Googles, all across my Twitter, my Instagram. I'm like, Lord Jesus, what done went on? Then I read it. The Shade Room had posted it, and in the comment section, Tokyo Vanity, that's my best friend, hey, you better fuck it up, best friend, won't you throw it in a circle, yes, my best friend better work, ow, y'all know Tokyo Vanity. She's also on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Y'all stay tuned for my review tonight on that. But you know, Tokyo Vanity, New Orleans, you know, bound or whatever, you know, heavyset black girl, real colorful hair and personality. So anyway, she posted in the Shade Room. She said, verbatim, she was like, well, what did she say? She said, like, yeah, there was an incident with her and her homegirls, and he did not let the lighter skinned homegirls go through into his little section, but did not let the darker skinned homegirls go to. He sent the darker skinned homegirls out the door. The Christopher Brown. Let me see. I think I took a screenshot of exactly what's team. Shit. Hold on. I got thousands of screenshots. I take these screenshots and don't even use them. It's just stuff I just want to remember. She says that at the club in LA, your section rules was no dark skinned girls, and your security made sure that it was enforced. She says my homegirl was there that night with her other friends. Y'all let her friends in. I'm assuming they were light skinned, and stopped her and your security and said no darkies. Like a man, stand on what you say and how you feel. Don't renege because you're being bashed. That ain't gangster. I'm sure your fans will relay my message since they all in my DM. Side note, I ain't never been known for lying or whatever. So Chris Brown, he had posted, this thing of, he basically posted a video saying I don't care. Ain't nobody, thinking about y'all, and the only people that's upset about this whole comment is ugly people, ugly women, and all this kind of stuff. Just like Chris Brown, we're the same age. And you have to know that the whole good hair comment, just because he did not specifically say light skin, we all know what you're talking about. It's we all know from way back in the day. If you talk about somebody with good hair, whoop to whoop, you're specifically, mainly, most of the time, even though black people can have, dark skinned people can have quote unquote good hair, but most of the time we're talking about somebody that's light skinned. And we've seen his track record of everybody Chris Brown has dated. He loves, ambiguous looking women who are partially black or half black. Women, I guess he has a thing for Asians as well, because I think this new girl he got, she looks just like Karreuche, so I'm assuming maybe she's black and Asian too. I don't know. He, and let me tell you what he said. So some girl on Instagram said, so is this considered a preference or discrimination? Listen, we all have preferences. I'll give you that. Never will I discriminate against my own kind. Hashtag Chris Brown. Chris Brown gonna say, weird ass angry people. Sincerely, from the bottom of my balls, I don't give a fuck about y'all negative booty face ass bitches. I'm start giving away free lace fronts for all you weird females with the skid row edges and low self-esteem. Aside from that, hop off these nuts. Half y'all look like the Budweiser frogs, so please don't come with the bullshit. I will fire that ass up and roast the hell out of you overly sensitive duckhead ass weirdos. That's whomever that is. And then that's Christopher. Anytime it's the blue check, sometimes you gotta do some research, but anytime it's the blue check, that be there. Oh, Christopher, you have to know the problems. You have to know why people are upset about this. You can't be that ignorant. But like I said, maybe those drugs done burned his brain cells. Just maybe. We're not gonna sit up and act like he not on drugs or have not been on drugs. Chris Brown's look drastically. Chris Brown looks drastically different from how he used to look. And me and Chris Brown are the same age. I'm 29 and Christopher is 29 as well. And Chris Brown looks sick. Okay. Shit, I know a crackhead when I see one. Child, please. And y'all do too. So, I'm just like, Chris Brown, you can't go out like this. So then he decided, Tokyo Vanity, she got on her Instagram. It was kind of going back and forth. He said, Tokyo Vanity said, you ain't into nothing that I look like. You into everything lighter than me. Hair on, coke, crystal meth. Somebody in the background was just like, Tokyo, no. And, she was going off. And I was just like, I don't blame her. She was commenting on something. She saw something that related to her that she had a personal experience on. Or her friend had a personal experience of, and so she decided to talk about it. And obviously this is a very known thing because a lot of people was agreeing with her in the comment section, saying that, yeah, this is true. Chris Brown do be saying no darkies when he be out at clubs or, when it comes to video shoots or whatever the situation. And then Chris Brown, after he cussed everybody out, called them weird, called them ugly, etc., he decided to post evidence that he loves black women, or brown skinned black women, dark skinned black women. And so he posted, he showed a photo of when he was at some club and he had one chocolate girl in his section. Talking about, oh no, that's not true. I do allow chocolate girls in my section. Then he also, he had a song back in the day with Sean Paul, and it was something about his love for brown skinned women. And then he recently was in, as of like a year or 2 years ago, Remy Ma's song Melanin Magic. When I first heard that song, I was just like, well, why is Chris Brown in the song? He don't like black girls. Am I lying or am I flying? Like, why is Chris Brown in the song talking about Melanin Magic? All these chocolate girls rubbing all on Chris Brown. Chris Brown don't like black girls. I already knew that. And I'm just like, well, Remus, why are you putting Chris Brown in the song? But, I could be wrong, but Remy Ma, side note, Remy Ma strike me as one of those dark skinned women that feel like colorism don't affect her because maybe she hasn't personally dealt with it, and because she fit in with the Latinos and the things, do the Fat Joe, Big Pun, etc. Maybe she feel like it don't affect her. But everybody get their nigga wake up call. Kash doll sure did. Wake up, nigga. Everybody get their nigga wake up call. And she gonna get hers. I'm not saying that she thinks like that. I could be completely wrong. But I don't think I am. But I could be completely wrong. And if I am, then, I'm not gonna apologize. But, I could be completely wrong in that statement of Remy. But, she just strikes me as that type. Because it just doesn't make sense. All the evidence is there. It's been there for years that this man does not like black women. So why would you put him in a song celebrating black beauty, in particular dark-skinned black women, singing about like he loved them? Why would you choose him in particular to be in the song? But obviously, it's a ratings thing, and Chris Brown's very popular. Blah to the blah to the blah to the blah to the da to the da to the da. Okay, so It was something else. They tried to roast Tokyo Vanity and all this, It's unfortunate because in these situations, a lot of times black women will still support these clowns. And I just don't get it. The way that you hit somebody the most is not to support them. Hit them in their pockets. Hit them where it hurts. And the fact that, black women was defending Chris Brown against Tokyo Vanity, when she was simply just talking about her experience and, just them acting like this not true. It's just crazy. All the evidence is there. No, he don't have to say it for you to see it. I mean, it is what it is. You love black women, you love dark-skinned women, and chocolate women turn you on, but they're not good enough for you to be a girlfriend with. They're not good enough to be a baby mama. They're not good enough to be your wife. And then his mama chimed in and said some stuff. Oh, this is not a big deal. And Chris Brown mama is mixed, I think. And so I'm just like, this is crazy. I'm so over black men disrespecting black women. It is so tiresome. You pander to black women. You want their money. You want their coins. You want their support. Because black women are very supportive. Once they like you to the end. And you want all that. You want their support. You want their money. You want their views. You want all that. But you don't want them. Really. And these same people that are funding your life, you disrespect on a regular basis. It's him. It's multiple black men that do this, and that as all you see is black women at their shows and concerts and everything, but they don't really like black women. From Lil Wayne to Tank to Chris Brown. I mean, we can go to Fabulous. I mean, we can go on and on and on. I don't know. Black men are really lost a lot of times. Listen, love who you love. Like who you like. I don't have a problem with nobody. I have friends of all different races. I have family members of all colors. I love everybody. I genuinely, if you love me, damn it, I love you. If you don't love me, then damn it. Let me not say that. just leave me alone. Hell, if you don't like me, leave me alone. Hell. So it's just, it's crazy. It's one thing to say that you date everybody. If you date everybody, okay, that's one thing. But to specifically go, I say this all the time, just to specifically date the same kind of people over and over and over and over and over again, you mean to tell me that that's still a preference? No, that's not a preference. That's some self-hate things. Maybe that's how you grew up, to think that, you know, one complexion or one race or culture or whatever is better than the other. You know, it's a lot of different factors, but as an adult, once you become an adult, you have to realize that maybe how I think or how I go about things is wrong and not appropriate, and maybe I should open my eyes to different things, and, you know, just be honest with yourself as to where that comes from. You know, it is weird. It's okay for Chris Brown to like non-black women or, you know, partially black women. That's fine, but don't disrespect dark-skinned black women in the process. If you're so into non-black women, okay, do you? But then stop taking black women's coins. Stop uplifting one but downgrading the other. But you still want these people support, because these people are the masses, and black people are big consumers of everything. So you still want their support, but you really don't want them. You just want them to keep funding your life. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Black women, if y'all don't stop supporting these tired ass artists. We love Christopher. We've always loved and supported Christopher. You know, black women, but how has Chris Brown supported y'all? Y'all really have to, you know, sit back and then think about that. These black men are lost, child. Do you see them? Because I don't. My vision ain't that good. It's a mess. It is a mess. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. You know, oh, Chris Brown, you just can't win for losing, can you? It's always something with you. It's always something with you, and I've even after the whole Rihanna thing, people were still defending Chris Brown, still loving Chris Brown to this day, and he gonna turn around and do this dumb shit, knowing that majority of your fans are black women. How stupid are you? Do you think black women are just light skinned? Black women, black men, we come in all different colors, all different. Oh God, just dumb, young, and cracked out. Let me sprinkle some of this icy hot on my back, cause my back hurting from work. I'm old. I might end up looking like Chris Brown in a minute. Psych. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at This King's World on Instagram and Twitter. At This King's World 89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Pretty brown eyes, you know. Da, da, da.